Yeah, Preston, 1 in 6 households here in our state, they rely on food stamps to feed their families. But those groceries that you can get at the stores, they could be in short supply because the big, beautiful bill cuts funding to the program by 20%. Groceries don't come cheap, and in Washington state, nearly 500,000 households receive food stamps to help make ends meet.
Now my son moved in and I got my grandkids with me and my great-granddaughter. So yeah, my food stamps are really in need right now because I do all the cooking.
However, the $4 trillion bill now up for a vote in Congress would cut spending on SNAP benefits and add work requirements to maintain eligibility.
It'll impact the whole country, and that's wrong.
President Donald Trump's bill would represent a tax reduction for the middle class and the nation's highest earners, but it would hurt the most destitute who are already struggling to survive. Critics like Democratic Congressman Rick Larsen say it will disproportionately hurt the working class.
It's going to be bad for food assistance. The women and men who volunteer at the local food banks are going to be under more pressure. The tax cut is skewed to the richest Americans.
Many of the same families who receive SNAP benefits also use Medicaid, and that too will be reduced under the tax cut plan.
They started off with the food stamps, they cut off, and then after that, my medical was gone.
Oh my God, that would mean I wouldn't get my medicine. I'm having a hard time because I got to have a double knee replacement too, and that would mess me up.
And it's unclear how much of the burden state officials could shoulder, given their own projected budget deficit of $700 million.
A state like Washington will have to find that money to make up for the lack of dollars that the federal government would put into it.
I hope they don't pass it either because I need every dime I get.
Congressman Rick Larsen also says that July 4 deadline is arbitrary and artificial. He says the government will continue to function normally if a vote does not happen by then, but President Donald Trump is pushing for quick action. Reporting live, Joel Marino, KOMO News.